How y'all doing today? Welcome back. Um, Hope y'all had a blessed day, a blessed night. You know, got a healthy amount of rest. You were refreshed. Um, you know, just enjoyed yourself. Just had a nice day, a nice productive day. Now, um, I don't know what it is, but I think I don't know what it was. Might have been my schoolwork and working on my daily like mantras and my daily acapella aprons and stuff that I for some reason I ended up not neglecting, but I ended up lagging on my poems. So, I'm gonna do a best effort to make sure that I get a poem in for you guys at least every other day. Every other day. You know. You're always gonna have content from me every day, but I need to make sure that I have more poems up more frequently because I was getting them up frequently, like, well, maybe not in 2020. In 2021 I was more frequent with it, and I started lagging again because of my daily videos that I was doing. I was focusing on those, focusing on other projects that I was doing, some schoolwork that I was doing, whatever I was doing. And I I started to lag on these poems. So um I'm gonna put a better effort into, getting these poems out more frequently. With that being said, you know, let's get into it. I always try to learn and explore because to me, life is so much more than just what you want or what you ask for. There's usually open and closed doors. New opportunities are always there, but you might not really be prepared. So obviously, it makes you scared and you end up trapped in a snare. You got to use that mind under your hair to understand and be more self aware and the fact that life can be unfair. About your problems, no one really cares. I hope y'all enjoyed that. To me, it's just basically just saying, like, you got to understand that everybody has their own problems. Everybody's dealing with stuff. Everybody's going through something. So for you to think that your problems are greater than somebody else's, like, who are you to tell them what's better and what's not? You know, you have to deal with your own demons. You have to deal with your own struggles and your own stresses and your own adversity your own way. But don't try to bring other people down because you're not feeling right. Don't do that to other people. You know, you know, a lot of people, they do that because they have no other way of release. They have no other outlet other than to let it on other people, which is not good at all. You gotta find a better way. But you know, that comes with mental health issues. And really, for me, I want more out of life than just complaints and gimme, and take. Like, that's not what it is for me. I want to be able. I want to learn whenever I can. I want to be able to give instead of gimme and take it away. I want to be able to give to others. I've never been the type to ask for stuff. I've never been the type to, like, you know, be like, give me this, or I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this because I want it. I've never been the type to do that. Although one time when I was younger, but I'm not gonna get into that. Um, but you know, I like to learn from. At times I find myself having trouble uh listening to others. That's something that I'm aware of in myself that I'm trying to I'm working on it. I want to be able to learn from others and get more out of life than just my own self-interest and my own selfishness. Everybody has their own selfishness. You want to be able to understand things through other people's eyes, but not take on their struggles, you know, because you have your own struggles that you're worrying about, and you know, nobody really wants like you got your own struggles. You don't know what kind of struggles they're going through, so you're gonna be taking on your struggles and theirs, and it might just be too much for you. And you know, no one should have to go through that. You know, and so some of my friends have that issue where they're going through more stuff than anybody else, but they keep on a straight face. They keep on a tough face for everybody else and help everybody else. They care about everybody else. And they're falling apart, they're crumbling, you know. Their life may be in shambles, but they don't show it. And they help other people. You know, like what good are you how can you help other people if you're not good yourself? So the thing is that like, it's nice to help others, but sometimes in this situation, you have to think of yourself first, and you have to think of your happiness and your your health before anybody else's. You know, and when I was younger, for some reason, I always felt like thinking like that. I felt like I was being selfish, like thinking about myself first. I guess because it was, you know, put in like certain people around me made it seem like like it was selfish to think about yourself first. you know but there's a difference between being selfless and focusing on yourself and being a narcissist. There's These are two different things. you know um you got to take care of yourself and focus on yourself, focus on bettering yourself, and letting others levitate towards you, gravitate towards you. And levitate would be float, but gravitate towards you instead of, you know, always gravitating towards them. You got to make sure that work on yourself and let them gravitate towards you rather than, you know, but make sure that you're not too into yourself. Make sure that you're not too cocky, too arrogant into yourself. There's a good thing of being confident, but just don't overdo it. You know, and it's really tough because as people we like to think of ourselves highly. We always think of ourselves highly, and then a certain dose of reality hits you, and you realize that compared to the rest of the world, your problems really are nothing compared to them. Because there's people that are going through worse, much worse than you, and there's obviously people that are going through way less than you. There's always going to be people that are going through way less than you and way more than you. So you just gotta realize that no matter what you're going through and no matter what they're going through, that's the battle for them. That's the path that was paved for them. That's the mission that they were required to take. Just like your mission was required for you to take. And just like my mission was required for me to take. You know, and if you decided, if you thought of, you thought that someone else's life was better than yours, you don't realize what they had to go through to get to where they are. And they don't realize what I had to go through to get to where I'm at right now. And so they assume that um just on the outside looking in that your life might be better or it might be worse just looking at it. Because people naturally tend to judge off rip, and you know, it doesn't make sense, but it's just what it is. So you just gotta understand that, people are gonna be people, and life doesn't owe you. Nobody owes you a damn thing. You gotta, you gotta work to get what you want. No one's gonna, no one is going to hand it to you. No one's gonna give it to you. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. Cause you might be going through this and that, and if I'm being honest with you, nobody really cares. You gotta you got to deal with it yourself. Like nobody's going to be able to get you out of your funk, your disarray, your your adversity. No one's going to be able to get you out of that but you. They could give you advice to help you and they could try to guide you, but you have to do the things. You have to take the necessary steps to get you to where you want to be. Nobody else could do it for you. So, think about that. Keep that in mind. Um, and I tell myself these things every day. You know, I'm blessed to be where I'm at, and I'm not going to I'm not getting praise for anything. I'm going to work to get to where I want to be, and I'm around people that are doing the same, goal oriented. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Peace.